tiempo dedicas a cada país en tu visita?
Okay, so it depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. A lot of it depends on money. Money.
Yeah.
For example, I spent 1 month and a half in Mexico. And then after Mexico, I went to Belize.
Mm-hmm.
But Belize is very, very expensive for a traveller.
Uh-huh.
A traveller.
Okay.
And previous to Belize, I had been in Cancun,
That is also
which
expensive.
is very, very expensive. Yeah. So I ended up staying in Belize for only five days.
Oh, okay. But that was your plan?
A little bit, but I would. Sorry. I would like to have stayed there for longer,
Okay.
but for my plans and what I want to do in my trip
Uh-huh.
and how much money I have,
Mm-hmm.
it just didn't work out like that.
Pero ¿tiene un presupuesto económico para estar en cada país?
Do you have a budget for
For each country?
for each country?
Not really for each country.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I have a budget for the month.
Okay.
So I try and stay below a certain amount of money that I spend per month.
Uh-huh.
Because I personally want to travel for 1 year.
Yes.
So I have a set amount of money for that. So yeah, I limit myself. I try and limit myself to a certain amount per month.
Okay.
Per month.
How do you calculate the travel budget? That month that you said, the budget for 1 month.
Yeah.
How do you calculate? Do you see the cost to stay in a hotel or in a room or the food?
Yeah. Well, I try because when you're traveling, a lot of the money goes on activities.
Okay.
That's usually the big
the
spend, the what you spend the most on.
uh-huh.
Because for me, just living normally, I can live very cheaply.
Mm-hmm.
Because food, you can always find cheap food.
Mm-hmm.
Accommodation, so hostels, you can always find a cheap hostel.
Yeah.
So my the amount I spend day to day isn't actually a lot of money.
Ah, okay.
But when I want to do an activity, for example, scuba diving,
Mm-hmm.
that's where the money goes. That costs a lot of money. So I just try and live as cheaply as possible.
Okay.
So I have enough money to do
What you want to do.
the activities I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.